Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to UPI, Israel expanded its attacks on Lebanon, conducting a series of drone strikes on vehicles along the coastal highway south of Beirut on Wednesday. These attacks resulted in the deaths of at least 12 people, including 2 children, as reported by the Lebanese Health Ministry. The escalation comes just a day before Lebanon and Israel were scheduled to begin a third round of U.S.-mediated talks in Washington. Security sources indicated the drones targeted cars in 3 separate attacks in the Jiyeh, Saadiyat, and Barja areas. Hezbollah acknowledged launching additional attacks against Israeli forces using rockets and explosive drones. The United Nations peacekeeping force, the most, expressed increasing concern over both sides' activities, particularly the use of drones near its bases. Hezbollah leader Sheikh Naim Qassem reiterated the group's commitment to fighting Israel and urged Lebanon to withdraw from direct negotiations, calling them free concessions. Lebanon's President Joseph Aoun has been pressing U.S. and European officials to halt Israeli attacks and secure a full truce before talks. UPI reports that French authorities have confined over 1,700 passengers and crew members aboard the cruise ship Ambition in Bordeaux due to a suspected norovirus outbreak. The ship, which departed from the United Kingdom and carried mostly British and Irish nationals, saw approximately 50 individuals exhibiting symptoms of the highly contagious gastrointestinal illness. While one 92-year-old male passenger died on Sunday, officials have stated his death was not related to the suspected norovirus outbreak. Norovirus typically causes severe gastroenteritis but is generally not fatal, and it is distinct from hantavirus, which causes severe respiratory illness and recently led to a deadly outbreak on a different cruise ship. Ambassador Cruise Line, the ship's owner, confirmed that enhanced sanitation and prevention protocols, including increased cleaning and assisted service in dining areas, were immediately implemented after initial reports of illness following a stop in Liverpool. French medical teams are currently processing samples to verify the type of illness. Al Jazeera reports on the upcoming summit between President Donald Trump and President Xi Jinping, highlighting that the ongoing war in Iran and the closure of the Strait of Hormuz will be a new critical agenda item. Analysts suggest that if China is to play a significant role in pressuring Iran to reopen the strategic waterway, it will likely demand concessions from the United States. Taiwan is identified as Beijing's primary concern, with experts speculating that China may seek a change in U.S. policy, such as halting a pending $14 billion arms package to the island. While Trump has publicly downplayed the need for Xi's help on Iran, the escalating conflict, rising U.S. petrol prices, and declining domestic approval ratings indicate his administration's need for a resolution. China, a major importer of Iranian oil, has an interest in reopening the strait, but prefers multilateral diplomacy over military coercion, contrasting with the U.S. approach. The article underscores that while the U.S. and China both desire an open Hormuz, their methods diverge, giving China significant leverage. CBS News reports that Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu recently made a secret visit to the United Arab Emirates, where he met with President Mohammed bin Zayed. Netanyahu's office later acknowledged the trip, stating it resulted in a historic breakthrough in relations between Israel and the United Arab Emirates. Sources indicated the meeting took place in late March. This news follows a Wall Street Journal report alleging UAE military strikes on Iran last month, an action the UAE has not publicly confirmed. Adding to the context of regional cooperation, U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee confirmed that Israel has sent Iron Dome air defense batteries and personnel to the UAE, which sources corroborated. A U.S. official also noted Netanyahu had previously traveled to the UAE in 2018 to meet with MBZ. The UAE was the first country to sign the U.S.-brokered Abraham Accords in 2020, normalizing diplomatic relations with Israel and other Arab nations. According to GG Press, the U.S. Senate on May 13th approved Kevin Warsh, aged 56, as chairman of the Federal Reserve Board, FRB, following his nomination by President Trump. The confirmation vote passed with a majority in the Senate, clearing the path for Warsh to assume the top position at the nation's central bank. Warsh's appointment is a significant development for the Trump administration's economic policy. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.